Welcome once again to my channel. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can use the Revolve command to create 3D solid objects, just like the one I have here. So here is a dish with the cover and also the handles. So this dish was created using the Revolve command and a few other AutoCAD commands. So let me open it up. So here is the interior of this dish, and here is the bottom side of it. Okay, so I'll cover it back. Okay, so without wasting much time, I'm going to open up a new page and start this design so that you can follow step by step on how I created it. So let's get started. Okay, so here's a new page. So I'll have to set the view here to front view. Click on the front view and also set the workspace to 3D modeling. So come right here, click on this arrow and select 3D modeling. Alright, so I'll start by drawing a rectangle of 300 by 50. So come to the draw panel, click on the rectangle command and draw a rectangle of 300 by 50. Okay, can zoom in on this. Okay, so draw a line again from this point. Draw a line vertically downward of 90 units. Right. Okay, so I'm going to create an arc here using the arc command. So come to the draw panel, click on this arrow and choose 3-point arc. Now click here as the first point, here as the second point, and here as the third point. Okay. So I'm going to explode this rectangle. So come to the modify panel, click on this arrow and click on explode. Then explode this rectangle. Alright, now delete this line. Okay. Okay, so draw a horizontal line. Then pick it from midpoint. Click on the move command. Click on this and pick it from midpoint and drop it right here. Now move this line upward by 8 units. So click on the move command, click on the line and push it up by 8 units. Okay. So I'll now use the trim command to trim off some portions. So click on the trim command and trim out these portions. Okay. So I'll now use fillet command to fillet these corners. Come to the modify panel, click on fillet. Now right click and choose radius and enter a radius of 40. Right click again and choose multiple. Then click on this line and this. Also click on this and this line. Okay. So again, I'm going to apply fillet on these two corners. So click on the fillet command again. Right click again and choose radius. So I choose a radius of 20. Also right click and choose multiple. Then fillet this and this. Also this and this. And exit this command. So I'll now use the join command to join all these broken lines. So come to the modify panel, click here and click on join. And join all this and all this up. Okay. So I'll now use the offset command to offset this polyline inwards by 3 units. So click on offset command enter 3 units, which is the thickness of the dish, then offset this inwards and execute this command. Okay. So I'm now going to draw a rectangle of 5 by 3. So click on the rectangle command and draw a rectangle of 5 by 3. Okay, now move this rectangle, click on the move command, move this rectangle, pick it from this point and bring it here and drop it right here. Okay. So I've now used the trim command to also trim some portions off. So come to the modify panel, click on trim and trim out this portion. Okay. Then again use the join command to join them up. Modify panel, click and choose join and join all this up. Alright. So again, I'll draw a line from this point, draw a vertical line of 30 units. Okay. So now use the trim command to trim off this portion and this. Also use the join command to join this up and this. Okay, so I now have one polyline here with closed ends. Okay, so now I'm going to create another arc here using the arc command. So come over here, click on this arrow and choose 3-point arc. Okay, so click here as the first point, here as the second point, and here as the third point. Okay. So again, I'm going to offset this arc by 3 units, this time outward. So click on the offset command and enter 3. Click on the arc and push it backwards. Okay. And again, I'm going to close up the ends of these two arcs using the start end direction arc to do that. So come over here again, click on this arrow. Now choose start end direction. And with here at the first, at the start, here at the end, and generate that. So again, use the join command to join this arc and all the other two. So come over to the modify panel, click join, click on this arc, and also click on this and join. Alright, so now draw a line from this point to touch this point, draw down vertically of 3 units, again to the right of 3 units, again move it upwards to cut across this line, and extend it to touch this arc. So click on the extend command, click on this arrow and choose extend, and extend this line to touch the arc. Okay. So now again with trim command, I'm going to trim up some portions here. So come over here, click on this arrow and choose trim, and trim out this. So these lines are broken, so I'll use the join command again to join them up. Click on join command, click on this, and also this, and enter. Right, so I now have one polyline there. Okay, so I will now have to draw the profile for the handle of this dish. So come over to draw panel, click on the polyline command, draw a line of 20 horizontally, then draw another one down vertically by 15. Okay. Now use the fillet command to fillet this corner. Click on fillet command, right click, click on radius, and enter 5 as radius, and fillet this and this. Now I'm going to offset this polyline by 5. So click on the offset command, right click, enter 5, and offset this. Okay. Now close up this end also using the arc command. So click and also choose start end direction arc. Click on here first, this, and close it up. Also close up this end using the line command. Okay. So I can as well fillet this very portion. Click on the fillet command, right click, choose a radius of 3, and fillet this and this. Okay, so now you use the join command to join them up. Come to the modify panel, click here and click on join, and join all this up. Okay, so I'll now click on the move command and move the whole of this. Pick from this point and drop it right here. Okay. Also again, I'm going to create the top handle. That's the handle for the dish cover. So I'm going to use the polyline as well to do that. So come over to the draw panel and click on polyline. Now first draw a line horizontally of 25. Draw vertically again of 5. Draw to the right again of, then right click and choose arc and enter 5 as arc radius. Then right click again and choose line and track this spot, enter and close the, alright. So I will now move this, click on the move command and move this. Pick it from this spot and drop it right here. And move it in a little. Click on the move command, move it downwards. That should be alright. Okay. So I'll now use the trim command to trim out the right part of this very dish. Then click on the trim command and trim out the whole of this. And erase this one. Also trim out this. Okay. Enter. Then close up these two axes. Click on the line command and close up these two axes. Okay. Then use the join command. Click on modify and click on join. Click on this line and also this. Okay. So here I have 3 different components now, or 4. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and here I have the 4th one. Okay, so I will now switch to isometric view. So come to the view panel, click and choose Southeast Isometric. Okay. So I'm now going to revolve this using the Revolve command. So I can switch this one to top. To do that, click on top. Alright. So I'm now going to revolve the whole of this to an angle of 360 degrees. So come over to the modeling panel, click on this arrow and choose revolve. So highlight the whole of this, enter, and choose these 2 points as the axis, this and this. Okay, now enter 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Okay, so let's see how that looks like on shade of gray. So come over here, click on shade of gray. This is what I have here. So now I'm going to cut out the two handles for this very dish. So I'm now going to hide some parts and leave this alone so that I can cut out the handles. So click on this, this and this, then right click, click on isolate, and see here click on isolate object. So that I'm now left with this. So I'm going to draw a line of 400 length, enter 400. Okay, so now move this line from the midpoint. That's the midpoint. And locate the center of this object. Okay. So now I'm going to draw a rectangle of 400 by 200. So click on the rectangle command. Draw a rectangle of 200 by 400. Okay. Now I'm going to extrude this down. Click on the extrude command. Extrude it down. This one should be alright. Now move it. Click on the move command. Move this. Pick it from this point and drop it right here. Alright, so I'm now going to move this one backwards by 25 because the width of the handle is 50. So move this one by 25 backwards. Click on the move command. Click on this and pull it back by 25. Okay, so I'm now going to mirror this to this other side. So come to the modifier panel, click here and click on mirror. Click on this object to get the center. And mirror to this other side. Okay. You can move it up a little. Click on this two and move it up. Alright. So I can now switch to 3D wireframe to see this object clearly. Okay, so I'm now going to subtract these two extruded rectangles from this. So come over here, click on solid subtract. Click on this, enter, then subtract this and this. Okay, so here's the handles for this dish now. Can now delete these ones. Okay, so I'll now bring back the dish. So right click, click on isolate and click on end object isolation. So let's see how it looks like on shade of gray. Okay, so the two handles are now in place. So that's the handle for the dish. Let's switch to realistic view. Okay, so that's the dish. Let's see the interior. Click on these two. Right click, isolate. So that's the interior, that's the inside of the dish. Cover it back. Right click, end object isolation. So that's the dish. So I'm going to do now, I'll apply colors on the handles and on the dish itself. Exit. Now double click this and the handles and click to choose a color. Okay, let's choose this color for the handles. Okay, let's choose this color for the dish. Okay, I will change this color to black. Click on this. Click on this. Let's choose black. Okay. Okay, so now choosing black for the handles and this for the dish itself. So let me now create a background for this. So I give it a background. So come over to the Visualize panel, click on Visualize, then click on the Sun Status, click on this. So I'm going to choose a color for the background, turn on the environment light, that's dark. Also turn on the background. Let's adjust and see what happens here. Alright, so that's the color. Now click and choose a background color. Click right here, solid, click on this. I'll choose a deep blue color for this. Click on this. Let's try this. Okay. So this color I choose. Okay, so this is the background color. So this is the background color I've chosen. You can see. So that's the dish completed. Let me turn off this browser. So here is the dish completed. Let me uncover it. So that's the dish now completed. That's the interior. Let me replace the cover and object isolation. So thank you for watching, and please do subscribe for more of my tutorials.